When we think of the ancient world, we think of the big three: Egypt, Rome, and Greece. But while the pharaohs were building pyramids and the Romans were conquering Europe, there were other massive, wealthy, and powerful empires thriving in the shadows of history. Today, we're digging up the stories of four ancient countries that time almost forgot. First, we head to East Africa. Between 100 and 940 AD, there was a superpower called Aksum. Aksum wasn't just a small tribe. It was one of the four greatest powers of its time, sitting right alongside Rome and Persia. They were the ultimate middlemen of the ancient world, controlling the trade routes between the Roman Empire and India. Key facts for the screen. The wealth. They were so rich they minted their own gold and silver coins. The tech. They carved massive, single-piece stone pillars called stelae that stood over 70 feet tall. No glue, no cement, just incredible engineering. The legacy. They were one of the first nations in the world to officially adopt Christianity. Now, we travel to West Africa, to a place called Nok, modern-day Nigeria. These people appeared around 1500 BC, and then they just vanished around 500 AD. Nobody knows what they called themselves. We name them Nok, after the village where their art was first found. Why they matter? The art. They created stunning, life-sized terracotta statues with incredibly detailed hairstyles and jewelry. The secret. While much of the world was still using stone tools, the Nok were already master blacksmiths, smelting iron to make tools and weapons. Our third stop is Tartessos, a lost kingdom in southern Spain. For a long time, historians thought Tartessos was just a myth, the real-life version of Atlantis. They were famous for having rivers of silver. In fact, the Bible and ancient Greek writers mention a place of incredible wealth that many think was Tartessos. The mystery. The riches. They traded gold, silver, and copper with the Phoenicians and Greeks. The disappearance. Around 2,500 years ago, the entire civilization vanished. Some think a massive earthquake or flood buried their capital city under the marshes of Spain. We are only now finding their hidden temples buried underground. Finally, we meet the Scythians. They didn't have cities with walls. Instead, their country was the vast grassland stretching from Europe to China. They were the world's first master horse archers. Imagine a whole nation that lived, ate, and fought entirely on horseback. What made them unique? Equality. Scythian women were warriors, too. Many historians believe they were the real inspiration for the legend of the Amazons. Gold everywhere. They loved gold. They covered everything: their clothes, their horses, and even their hair, in intricate gold ornaments featuring lions and stags. Pants. Believe it or not, we might owe the Scythians a thank you for our wardrobe. They were among the first people to wear trousers because, well, it's hard to ride a horse in a toga. Aksum, Nok, Tartessos, and the Scythians. These weren't just small groups. They were innovators, artists, and conquerors who shaped the world we live in today. History is much bigger than what we see in the movies. Which of these hidden empires would you want to live in? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching The Lost Empires. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more journeys into the past.